Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Doc and Queenie Guest Live. I do it every time, Queenie. Guest Live.
You know what? When it's Friday, I have to look at the calendar and go, we can't be doing Mondays, so this must be Guest Live.
It must be.
I get to see a friend. I look and I go, we have Guest Live. Oh my gosh, we are so excited today. I can hardly, it was one of those things, 2 more sleeps, 3 more sleeps. I get to do this today. I can't wait. So when I woke up today, it was an extra honor. So Doc, who's with us today?
We have the wonderful TerryAnn Porter. Welcome.
Thank you, ladies. I'm so excited. I am in the presence of royalty. Let me bow to you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you definitely are. I can't wait to find out who that is.
Yeah. Where?
Oh my gosh, we seriously are honored. We've been watching your journey and seeing you on social media, and I get to have the privilege of seeing you almost weekly on Thursdays for Happy Neighborhood Project at Midwest Lake. And the girls absolutely love you. And every time we see you pop up with a brand new Toastmaster award, it's like, I know her. I actually know her. And it's the coolest thing ever. So we're thrilled for your journey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's been fun. And I got to tell you, this social media thing really scared me. But you guys make it look so easy.
Yeah, right.
I'm just going to follow them, see what they
Push
do.
your button.
Try the same thing.
Absolutely. I so appreciate that. Before we get started into what's new with TerryAnn, I have to go back a few years because I was honored to be on one of your workshops, if you will, and I was the recipient of this.
Oh.
And I am so excited. And when I go through it, Doc, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but the Proverbs 31 woman, God's work in progress. And this is a knit and crochet Bible study devotional journal by TerryAnn Porter. So she is there. The pages are phenomenal. But what I loved about it the most, besides the Proverbs 31 part, after each segment, if you will, read a little bit of scripture, take a look at this, correlate it into your daily life and how God's working there. It literally says every single time, for myself, Lord, I pray you will. And then you fill in the blank. So it's basically a workbook like a journal. And then it gives you an opportunity for praise. Lord, today I praise you for. And by writing in this publication, you're actually able to see where you were maybe a couple months ago, a couple years ago, compared to where you are now. I pray for this. Oh my gosh, he answers it. I praise you for, oh my gosh, I'm still praising him for that. So TerryAnn, I just wanted to congratulate you. I'm an author, Doc is an author. It's very, very fun to share our platform with other authors. And I'm so proud of you for this publication. And how can people get this, as a matter of fact, because I'm thrilled to have my own copy, plus it's autographed.
That is on and thank you so much. It's good to get feedback from other people. I think this is a good thing. And not that I want the praise, but I want to know that it is an encouragement for others. That's most important to me.
Yes.
It's on Amazon. You can search for Knit and Crochet Bible Study or my name, TerryAnn Porter. And I have that on there. And if you each one of those, you'll notice it kind of relates to, I use knit and crochet terms throughout, but you don't have to knit and crochet.
I know, because I have to look them up on Google to see what they mean. But as soon as she tells me that, as soon as I do that, I can know what you're saying.
The thing is, any other hobby, you can read that and insert, a gardening term, a sewing term. We don't want to use that kitchen term, Queenie. I understand that, but any hobby or thing that you enjoy doing, you can kind of insert other words. And in the back, by the way, are patterns.
Yes.
For an Afghan done in knit and crochet called the Colors of Salvation Afghan.
That's cool. It's so multifaceted, like you are, because you are doing so many different things. I see you on social media. You have a Monday morning,
Monday afternoon, Monday motivation. 2 p.m.
I'm going. Was it a late after?
That's okay.
Because I usually get my stuff at the end of the day, so I wasn't sure.
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah. Look how blessed we are, ladies, right off the bat. If we can't find each other live, like perhaps our friends are watching now, maybe our friends won't be watching until tomorrow, next week.
Yes,
right.
I love the fact that we are not committed to a one specific time now. So for you to be doing your motivational Mondays, TerryAnn, in the afternoon, and those kind of, sometimes we don't get back to our offices till later. We can't be on every single time. I love that. It was genius, actually. Very good for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I figure, you get back into the work mode on Monday morning, you're swamped. That's not a good time to do that. By mid-afternoon, you're ready for a break.
Yes.
And I don't call them coffee breaks. They are tea breaks, by the way.
Well, I need to watch it over and over and over again because, as everybody knows, I love Mondays, right, Queenie?
Yeah. She's a Monday girl.
Okay, you guys, Monday at noon. I knew I couldn't do it at noon because I can't miss Doc and Queenie.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We appreciate that for sure. And think about that too, the camaraderie piece of so many ladies in our community. It's a matter of, it's not competition with us. It's a lift for up.
Right.
That's why the guest live has been so impactful. We're just thrilled to have you here today.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited.
That's awesome.
What can I tell you about me?
Yeah, well,
You
how
have
about if we
quite a
talk
list.
about your Toastmaster stuff? Because a lot of people
there you
don't know
go.
Toastmasters, I know it because I live with somebody but
I think I know that person
I
too.
think you know that person, but our audience that's not real sure about Toastmasters, what does that entail? Why did you start why did you go to Toastmasters? And, give us the lowdown on that.
I had heard of Toastmasters years ago, totally forgot about it and really hadn't heard about it. And one day, my pastor, a man that I just adored, this man goes all around the world speaking. And I saw a post one day, he's so glad to be home. He's going to be able to visit his Toastmasters club. And I immediately messaged him. I think, Toastmasters, why would you go to Toastmasters? I mean, I know that it's a great organization to develop your speaking skills, leadership skills, communication. This man has this all. Why is he going? And he said, I'm always learning. There's always something new. You have to keep learning. I said, okay, that's it. I'm looking for a club. I had quit working corporate world. I was having extreme back pain. So I couldn't really get out, but I knew I still had a message. Now, how do I get it out? So I thought Toastmasters will teach me. I went to this club, and the presenter that night, the member, spoke, and she was speaking on how to present a speech when you're still in severe pain. Okay, this is it. I'm staying. It's been 6.5 years.
Wow.
I never had a problem public speaking, but now I can be more fluent, I guess, in my presentation. When I first started, I tried to cram 45 minutes worth of information into a 5-minute speech. That meant I didn't take a breath, and the audience was exhausted by the time it was over. So over time, I have learned how to write a speech, how to make the presentation, how to slow myself down. I have really enjoyed it. It has been such a blessing.
That is awesome.
From what I hear, I don't know about you, Doc, but I kind of stalked this lady. And from what I hear, my friend, you've been a blessing to a lot of people. Toastmasters.
Oh, thank you.
I'm serious. And I learned this from TerryAnn. I learned this from TerryAnn. There's this lady at Toastmaster that's always winning awards. Yep, I know who that is. And so I do stalk you. So congratulations again on your success.
Thank you. I will put a little plug here. Our spring conference is May 20th. And I have made it to the district level of the international speech competition.
Awesome.
And I'm so excited. I'm terrified, but I am excited.
It's excitingly terrifying. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Hashtag.
Jim has been there, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. But that's a very big deal. I mean, that's a huge deal. Well, I know it because we've lived it. So congratulations. That's fantastic.
Thank you. I'm really excited. What else can I tell you?
So, outside of Toastmasters, what else are you doing out there? I know, I'm going to just softball it and let you explain everything as far as what do you do, TerryAnn?
You know what? I think I really don't do anything, and then I look and well, I am kind of busy, aren't I? I took some training in being a Christian-based life coach. What that means is, and I love this because what I learned in that was when someone's talking to me, and people have always enjoyed talking to me, telling me their problems, whatever. But I used to take on that burden. If you would come to me and tell me what's going on, okay, you told me this. Now I have to carry it. I have to do something about it. And I've learned I don't have to. That's not my job. That's been the greatest thing for me to learn. My job is to help you find your answer within you.
That's
It
awesome.
might be entirely different than what I would do. This is your life, and you're going to experience the consequences. So I've really enjoyed learning how to do that, kind of like learning how to take a 45-minute speech and not make it into a 5-minute presentation. So I've learned how to hone that, and I've really enjoyed it. Oh, so part of my learning how to do it and express it to others is doing the Monday motivation moment, giving you something to think about. Each week, and most of the time, it's whatever's on my mind that week. This is what I'm thinking about, and here's some ideas I have. Now, how can you apply it to your own life? Because what I do isn't going to be the same as you do, and that's okay.
That is really cool.
Now,
And that's cool.
go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was going to say, and so necessary nowadays. There's so many people.
I think
that,
so.
You know, it's been a rough 3 years, and
It's been a
there's
rough
lot
3
going
years,
on.
yes.
And
And I was very fortunate when all of this started. I was already very familiar with Zoom.
yeah,
I had already served as Zoom master for international conferences. So I knew enough of it that when it hit, my husband and I led a small group at church. I contacted everybody. I said, okay, look, I know we can't get together at my dining room table, but here's what we can do. And I taught everybody Zoom. I went into Toastmasters, every one of my members, and some who said, you're not getting me on that camera. Didn't miss a single meeting after that. And that was a big thing. I already knew it. I could spread it out and help so many people get onto that and get comfortable. Look at what we're doing now, 3 years later. I just wish I had bought stock in Zoom in January of 2020.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, the one good thing that I have also found, we talk on Doc and Queenie a lot about punt and pivot.
Mm-hmm.
Look how Zoom has punted and pivoted. Because at the beginning, we couldn't transcript. At the beginning, we couldn't Warmly. At the beginning, we couldn't have timer apps in our Zoom account. We couldn't have virtual backgrounds from the Zoom app. We could do it from green screen. And now we can even do it if there's no green screen on the computer, if your computer allows it. And you can have live transcription for ADA compliance. It's incredible to me how the punt and pivot piece of Zoom has also allowed us to come together like this. Plus, the good news is, if we were at your dining room table right now, TerryAnn, that'd be super fun, but it would just be the three of us. I love the fact that we can now incorporate community in everything we do by either going live, even recording it, and certainly being able to watch it for later publication-wise, YouTube channel, whatever that looks like. Very cool platform, because now we're able to be in many more dining room tables than just one. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to bounce off of your statement, Queenie, the community, we're sharing our community, which you're a part of, TerryAnn. We're sharing you today, which is, you know, we love this. We love to do guest live stuff. We are honored to have you, and to spread the word about you. You know, this is where it's at.
This is so exciting.
When you talk about your life coach TA, the people that you're able to bless by life coaching, how do they find you? Like, do you by networking, or do you social media advertise your life coaching? How do people find you for the life coach piece?
I do some network. I do the HNP. I love to do that HNP on Thursdays. I do some other networkings. I do social media and kind of present. I'm trying to present me, I think. I'm on LinkedIn.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook. I do some Instagram. I'm not wild about it yet. You're going to have to do some teaching to me on that to make me a little bit more pleased with it.
We'll run around your
That's what I'm
backyard with
into.
the camera.
Yeah, Doc's the boss of Instagram, that's for sure.
You're going to have to give me some training on that. I'm still not excited about that. I've done a few presentations. I'm doing one next week to a group on, it's called Peaceful Productivity. Step away from too busy. So I'm getting out there just trying to present myself. Monday nights, I do a ladies book study. We read a chapter at a time and we come in and discuss, how did this affect you? What was the author saying? Did you relate to the author? We just finished Crash the Chatterbox. We started with Precious in His Eyes. And Monday night, we start with Get Out of Your Head by Jenny Allen. I think the things that I do, I think they're not big productions. They're kind of simple and close, get like the knit crochet Bible study. Having a Bible study using knitting terms, it's not Beth Moore deep, but it's just enough to get you to thinking. All of my teddy bears. The idea when I speak and when I present is just try to give up all of the adult hassles, the stresses. Go back to that childlike faith. Go back to just when you kind of had fun. You see things in a whole different perspective. And that's the phrase I use. Change your perspective. Explore the possibilities. You'll notice then that new pathways are opening. Now proceed on the one where you want to go. But you've got to stop first, get away from the stress, get away from all of the struggles and see it in a whole new light.
Wow.
Seriously, wow. I absolutely, the impact that your statements make on the hearts of ladies across the globe. I don't think you're finished yet, my friend. And I think your reach is getting bigger and bigger and bigger with every single passing Motivational Monday afternoon. And I'm not kidding, because people see it, they watch it again, they go, I never thought of that. And what would happen if the ones to spur someone else on to their next step of greatness? I literally, watching you has been a joy for me, and it really has. And we're thrilled to have you as part of the Doc and Queenie family.
Thank you. It's been an honor to talk to you, ladies. I'm just so honored.
So how can somebody reach you? I know you've got everything on your screen there, but how can somebody reach you if they?
You can start at the website, TerryAnnPorter.com. From there, you can go either to the knit and crochet side, or you can go to the Life Coach TA side, or lifecoachta.com. On Facebook, I am TerryAnn Porter. I tried other names. Facebook didn't like it, so what will be me? And I'm on LinkedIn. Those are the main.
Facebook is so picky, right?
It really is. It started threatening to shut me down. I thought, well, I was using, like for my personal account, I was using a nickname that I have used for years. And I use it in my crafting. It's a legitimate name, but they didn't like it. So I was, okay, I guess I better stay here. This is where people are finding me.
Absolutely.
Good old social media. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Before we leave today, and like I say, I wish these segments could last forever. Is there one thing that we haven't talked about yet that you want our listeners, our viewers to know about the heart of TerryAnn Porter?
Okay, let's go this way with it. I want anyone who talks to me to walk away feeling that they are precious, that they are special. Can I go into my crown story?
Please.
I want to go into my crown story. Oh,
Please do. Yes.
I was having a very difficult time. I finally said to my husband one day, I said, I need a tiara. I need a tiara so I could put it on and remind myself that I'm a child of God. I'm special. I'm royalty. So he went out and he came back with, now I expected this gold diamond thing. He came back with this. It says princess. Oh, and let's enhance it a little bit more. It has lights. Now, when I first saw this, I went, I don't think you understood what I wanted. But I put it on and I immediately started to smile. My perspective changed. You know, my little phrase, perspective, possibilities, pathways, proceed. You cannot look at me put this on and not smile. And as soon as you smile, that's all it takes for a little bit of positivity to come through. And now you can start to see things a little different. Sometimes it just takes something that simple. Every once in a while, he'll say, I think you need to go put your crown on. Okay, I'm obviously not. I look for the simple because it takes the simple in order to even stop to consider that there might be something different. I use that. I was out at a flea market the other day. My father-in-law was with me, and I found this beautiful tiara. It was gold. It had emeralds in it, and I love my emeralds. He said, you need that. And I almost bought it. I thought, no, that won't have the same effect as this does.
Exactly
So,
right.
That's TerryAnn. I'm going to take you down to, let's just get simple and look at it from there. And I do hope that you realize that you are a child of God. You're a princess.
I have seen the expression that says, straighten another lady's crown without letting anyone else know it was crooked.
I love that.
Rocks my world because, excuse me, dear. And no, straighten another lady's crown without anyone else knowing it was crooked. That is just, I feel that that's what we're all here on the planet for. And you are such a beautiful example of that.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye.
Has 3 hours gone by
Already?
already?
I know 3 hours is already
Already?
gone. I gotta make dinner, you guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Gotta-
Oh my God. Oh, TerryAnn, this has been a joy. Thank you. This is great.
Thank you.
I've
for-
so enjoyed this. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much.
So, and thank you everyone for joining us today on Doc and Queenie Guest Live. Of course, everyone knows if you want to check out Doc and Queenie Facebook Live, I have to think about that. It's Friday. You can catch us on Mondays at. So until then, everybody have a fantastic and blessed weekend. Thank you, TerryAnn, again, and we will catch everyone later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye now.